This message is brought to you by the friends and partners of Kakrabaden. Welcome to Air Powered Kakrabaden, teaching the nations with signs and wonders. Kakra is the senior pastor of the Catch the Anointing Center, Accra, Ghana. Now, today's message. Welcome to today's broadcast. Kakra has been sharing a message titled Labor for Wisdom under the general theme, Labor to be Blessed. Today he speaks about what wisdom is not and what it actually is. Let's join in.
What is wisdom? I want to first talk about what it is not. Tell your neighbor what it is not. Because sometimes what something is not helps you to understand what it is. Now, in 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 1, Paul said, "And I, brethren, when I came to you, came not with excellency or speech or of wisdom, declaring unto you the testimony of God. For I determined not to know anything amongst you, save Jesus Christ and him crucified." I like that. For us to walk in the wisdom of God, you need a certain determination. Because common sense will try to pull you in the opposite direction. But you have to be really determined. Otherwise, your eyes can deceive you. Next verse, it says, verse 3, "And I was with you, and in weakness, and in fear, and in much trembling. And my speech and my preaching was not with enticing words of human wisdom." That's the first wisdom that Paul said we shouldn't walk in. So Paul told the church in Corinth, he said, when I came, I could have walked in human wisdom, but I didn't. So he names the first type of wisdom that you and I should not walk in. But in demonstration of the Spirit and of power. Verse 5, he said, that your faith should not stand in the wisdom of men, but in the power of God. In other words, we shouldn't let the wisdom of men influence what we believe. Verse 6, howbeit, we speak wisdom amongst them that are matured, yet not the wisdom of this world, nor of the princes of this world that come to nothing. So then he mentions the wisdom of the world, and then he mentions the wisdom of the princes of this world, which come to nothing. So that's two more. Then he said, but we speak the wisdom of God in a mystery. Then he mentions another type of wisdom and say it is called the wisdom of God. Even the hidden wisdom, which none of the princes of this world knew. For had they known it, they would not have crucified the Lord of glory. Then he spoke about the wisdom of the princes of this world. So in this short little introduction where I was talking to the church of Corinth, he was just talking about how he made decisions, how he moved, and how he operated. Then he said that, listen, let's strive for wisdom. But even in wisdom, there are different types. And the wisdom I am talking about, not that these other wisdoms are evil. They are not evil, but they are of a lower grade. He says that I'm talking about a higher form of wisdom. So when I say let's labor, I'm actually, for the purpose of this sermon, I'm not talking about these other forms of wisdom. So what are the forms of wisdom that we shouldn't really labor for? But a lot of people labor for it and rather don't labor for the wisdom of God. Number one, he says human wisdom. What is that? Common sense. That's all the common sense. Now, when it says human wisdom, what it means is that all human beings, irrespective of which country they are in, they operate by this wisdom. Like what? Like if you have an enemy, Jesus said, love your enemies, bless them that curse you. But all over the world, when people hate us, we also hate them. We respond. It's common. In Thailand, it's the same. In Indonesia, it's the same. Human wisdom. When it comes to making money, a lot of people believe that if you want to make money, you want to be a businessman, you should be a liar. or you cannot be straightforward. Because as for business, no, you can't be straightforward. You should be a crooked businessman. A lot of people believe it. Across the world. A lot of people also believe that money is the most important thing in the world. So they will set aside everything for money. They will set aside God for money. When you go to Europe, many people don't believe in God. Europe, many. They believe in money. When you go to the former communist countries, many of them, they don't believe in God, but they believe in money. So that's human wisdom. Thinking that, look, something like money is the most important thing.
Thanks for joining us. Today, we learned that wisdom is not human or earthly wisdom. Join in again tomorrow as this exciting message continues. Before we go, here's a praise report to boost your faith. Received my backdated salary. Dear Kakra, I wrote to you some time ago concerning my backdated salary. You said that when I ask, I should believe that I have received. By the grace of God, I have received the money. God be praised. Thanks for your time. You can contact us, seek counseling, ask for prayer, order today's full-length message, or order books through the following means. Call us or message us on WhatsApp to +233 55 700 9010. Send an email to info@kakrabaden.org. You can also make a regular call or send a text to +233 20 7575 215. Our office hours are 10 a.m. to 1600 hours GMT. Finally, write to us, share your testimony and how this broadcast has been a blessing to you. Are you in need of money? Is there something you want to buy or someone you have to pay? Then this revolutionary book, Cryptocurrency by Kakrabaden, is what you are looking for. It will unlock sources of money you have but don't know you possess. You're just a book away from turning your finances around. Order the book Cryptocurrency, How to Profit from Free Labor through the following means. Place your order on Facebook by posting Order Cryptocurrency in the comment section or message window.